We're going to clean the movement, and before we do that I want to go over a step-by-step detail as far as exactly what we're going to be doing, the items that we're going to need in order to do the cleaning of the movement, and the steps that we are to follow. The idea is to clean the movement, but not to make the brass movement look like brand new, but the idea is to clean it. We do want to maintain the original patina, its aged look that it's had over the decades. So the idea is not to make it look like brand new, but we want to clean it so that it will function better and last for decades to come. So let me go over some of the items that we have here to accomplish that. First thing we're going to do is, one thing I want to mention is that the last time these latex gloves that I used, these come in a box of 50, and I bought these at Kmart, and I don't think I paid more than $10 for these, so they're really inexpensive. So you can use them generously and not worry about too much cost, because they're not costly at all. And when you do clean the movement, if you do put your hands into the fluid to work with the movement, it is a good idea to use gloves, because you might have an allergic reaction to the fluid or something of that nature, so that's a good precautionary measure. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have our fluid in this container here. This is your typical Tupperware type container. We're going to fill it with this ultrasonic ammoniated cleaning concentrate, which you can buy from a lot of the clock suppliers. Now this is 1 pint, and you can, including this, make up to 8 parts, so that's 1 gallon. So this 1 pint will make 8 gallons. This 1 pint costs $7. You can make your own homemade blends of movement cleaner, which I will give you some formulas later on in the video, or else it's just inexpensive to purchase this, because once you mix this with water, you can probably clean anywhere from 12 to as many as 20 movements, so it will last you, and it's pretty cost effective. So we'll pour this into this container, and then 7 more parts of water, and we'll use hot tap water, not boiling water. We're not trying to boil the parts, but we want to have warm water, because that helps to remove the oil and grease. The next thing is that we'll have a second container, and we will fill this with denatured alcohol, 1 gallon of denatured alcohol, because once we clean the movement and rinse the solution thoroughly from the movement, we'll need to soak it in denatured alcohol, or you can use isopropyl alcohol. Use the 99% version. Don't use the version that you buy at the grocery store or at the drugstore, which is 70%. That's your rubbing alcohol, because 30% is water, and what we're using the alcohol for is to remove the water. You can find 99% isopropyl alcohol. It is more difficult to find, but denatured alcohol is more readily available at most of your hardware stores, and we will put 1 gallon of that in this container, and that'll be our final rinse of the movement to remove all remaining water. Once all the water is removed, then we will dry the movement. Now we're going to go and go over all the different items that we're going to be putting into the container. This is a little basket that I purchased. This is a basket that is used in dishwashers to wash small items. So we're going to put the movement in here, and then this will go into the container containing the cleaning fluid to clean the movement. Also, I've got this little mesh ball here. Now what this is a little item that you can buy at the grocery store, that you put tea in, that you can dip into hot water and make tea. But what I use it for is to put your little screws and all your little items inside here, so they don't get lost and fall out of the cracks of the basket, and you put that in the basket with all your parts.